How to record a script in JMeter, right? So let us just quickly start about it. What things do we need over here? Let us just discuss that first, and then we would be moving on to the practical part. So first of all, we need a Firefox browser. You can use any other browser as well, and I would prefer using Firefox browser for obvious reasons. I'll let you know about those reasons when we would be working with it. We need JMeter, and we need the application that we need to record, right? So let us just quickly move to Firefox. Now this is our installation of Firefox, and why am I using it? I'll just show you right now. The reason is that when we go to its options and we scroll down to the bottom, we have the option of network settings, which is not available in other browsers. So we need to go to internet options for that. Right now we would be using this, but I would be telling about internet options as well. So whenever this option is set, that is use system proxy settings, we need to set the proxy in the system. Otherwise we can just specify the manual proxy configuration that would say work for us. Right now over here, before starting to work with Firefox browser, we need something to be open, that is JMeter. So in JMeter, what needs to be done? Right, first of all we need to add a thread group. In this thread group I need to add a recording controller. Right now, whenever we use this recording controller, it allows us to add, say, record the samples, right? So with the help of something, we would be able to record the samplers automatically, and thread group replicates users, so we need this as well. Now in the test plan, I would be right clicking over it and going to this non-test elements. Here you can see that there is an option of HTTPS test script recorder. Just open this. Here don't change anything. You will notice something that there is a port number specified. You may need to change it if the things are not getting recorded. Right now I'm just keeping it as 8888. I won't be changing it, but it may interfere with some other things, so you can change the port number to 9999 or any other number that you would remember, but make sure that the number is higher than 4000. Okay, now over here all you have to do is that you need to click on the start button. The moment you click on start button, it would start the recorder. It would show you this particular notification that root CA certificate has been added, right? And click on OK. This is done. Now coming back to the browser. So this is the browser. Here what needs to be done is you need to specify the proxy configuration, that is 127.0.0.1, and the port number that is specified earlier, that is 8888, right? The next thing, that is you need to choose this option for all the protocols, right? You can choose it or you can just keep it unchecked. Now the moment you choose this, all you have to do is that click on OK, right? This is one of the things that you need to do. Now the next thing, that is you need to go to this privacy and security. Here scroll down to the bottom, we have the option of view certificates. Click on import, and here you need to move to the directory where JMeter is installed, right? So let me just move to the root directory, that is A drive. Here in A drive we need to get inside the batch, and I have installed JMeter over here. So I'll just go to this directory, and you can see that there is a Apache JMeter temporary root ca.crt. Just open this, trust this CA, and click on OK, and in the end you're done, right? What this would do is this would allow you to open HTTPS websites as well, right? Now over here I would be opening a website, for example google.com, right? So I'm opening this page, the page is getting loaded, right? And here if I minimize this, you can see that there is something which has been recorded over here in JMeter, and first request is this, that is google.com, right? I requested something, and you can see that protocol is HTTP, server name is google.com, port number is empty, right? Then after that it redirected things. So you can see that this was the request which has been redirected from the previous sample, and this is the request. It has been redirected again, and you can see that the protocol has been changed to HTTPS, right? So these are the things which it is sending, right? Now in the same way I can look for something in Google as well. For example, we would be looking for something over here, what we would be looking for. For example, I would be looking for say JMeter. So I'll just provide something here and say JMeter, and I'll hit enter. Now it is opening a page. So if I go back to JMeter, you would notice that there are other things recorded as well. And somewhere over here, we would be having a search part, right, which would be searching for JMeter like this, right? So this request has been recorded and we are able to open JMeter. Now we can record a whole scenario in this as well. All we have to do is that browse the internet normally and that would be getting recorded. For example, let me just do something. Let me just flush out the things. I'm clearing all the recorded samples. There is nothing now. And if I want to filter out some requests, I can move to this request filtering tab and I can use the option add suggested excludes, which excludes .bmp, .css, .js, .gif, ICO, JPEG, JPG, PNG, and all the file names that are specified over here. So these won't be recorded. Now coming back to the browser, we can request some page. For example, I can request a page that is Amazon.in. Right? So the moment I request this page, a page would be loaded for Amazon, and you would notice that once the page load is complete, you would be able to see the same detail over there in JMeter as well. Right? So let me just quickly open JMeter and you can see that the requests have started to record, and this is the page that we requested, right? And you can see that Amazon.in is getting requested, right? So these are the things which are getting recorded. Now coming back to this, we can request something else as well. For example, I would want to open this URL that is taking me to this page. Now these things would also get recorded. If you notice JMeter, there are a lot of requests which have got recorded. You can see that there is a product page, right, and so on. You can see in this, what you have to do is that you just need to browse the internet normally in a browser and everything would get recorded, right? In the end, once you're done with this, all you have to do is that say stop the recorder. So stop it and add a listener, right click add and listener, that is a view history listener, and run this. You're good to go, right? So it would start executing the things that you have recorded and you can see that the requests are going through, right? So this is how you can use this thing, that is this is how you can use a recorder in JMeter, and this is how you can record a script in JMeter, right? Thank you.